Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Gia and I'm a family nurse practitioner for almost 2 years now. And I'm here to share to you that I love being a nurse practitioner. Being one has been such a blessing for me. It's like finding my calling, that I get to really connect to my patients at a deeper level. And that's something that I treasure every day. But let me tell you that I have not always felt this way. Like I mentioned, I have been a nurse practitioner for almost 2 years now. But when I first started, I thought I was ready until I was face to face with my first patient. And I remember looking at her and blanking out. Like I was thinking, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for this patient. And in the middle of my history taking with her, I could feel and hear my heartbeat was so loud and overpowering to the point where I couldn't even hear what my patient was saying. And so at the end of the visit, I had to diagnose her. I had to make recommendation. She had jaw pain, and so I diagnosed her with TMJ. I prescribed her with naproxen. I recommended for her to go to see her dentist again, and recommended some dietary modifications. And I could tell she wasn't satisfied with my recommendations, that she was actually looking for something else. But um, I didn't know what else to do for her, and so our visit ended and I had to see the rest of my patients that day. And I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, I imagine being responsible for someone's health and not feeling like I have a clue, or that I know what I'm doing. And it was very, very tough, and there were times where I was seriously thinking or doubting about my ability, or doubting about whether I was cut out for this. My transitioning from being a registered nurse to a nurse practitioner was one of the most difficult um, challenges or difficult tasks in my entire nursing career. And there were moments when I was considering leaving nursing altogether. And I remember waking up, um, secretly wishing for a minor disaster. Yes, like a flood, a small flood, a small storm, or a plumbing issues at work, or a power interruption to where I couldn't go to work, or wishing that I would win a lottery, so I don't have to go to work. But it was a real struggle for me, and I endured it for quite some time. And people at work kept telling me that, oh Gia, you'll feel better after 3 months, or you'll feel better after 6 months. But that wasn't the case for me. I kept waiting and waiting, and thinking maybe after a year things would improve. And to some extent, they did. But it wasn't until I reached about a year and maybe 2 to 3 months as a family nurse practitioner that I can honestly say, I truly began to love what I do. Now, you might be wondering what changed. Was it getting used to the job? Was it getting more experience? Well, yes, that played a part, but the real game changer was something deeper. It was changing my mindsets. It might sound cliche, but it's true. I took a long, hard look at why I dreaded going to work every day, and I actively sought out ways to turn that around because let's face it, if you don't love what you do, you're going to be miserable, right? And who wants to spend half their life feeling that way? And you know what got me through, like I mentioned, was changing my mindset, which transformed my entire experience. It took effort, but now I can honestly say I love going to work and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, what are these mindsets? There's two that I would like to share with you today. And this number one mindset switch is to view my patient as an individual with unique needs, with unique problems, who needs my support and help, and not view them as a problem. And when I change my mindset that way, I stop thinking about, oh, my patients are here to give me a problem. My patients have so many issues, and now I'm gonna be late to go home, because I have so many things to document, or like I stop viewing my patients as someone to challenge me or challenge what I know, and I stop thinking that way. And what I have come to realize is that seeing my patients that way as a problem to be solved can unintentionally make them feel like a burden. It's like I approach every interaction with the mindset of, oh my gosh, here's another issue to solve or to deal with. And seeing the patient interaction that way can really affect the way I interact with them or the way I connect with them. Because the truth is, like I already mentioned, they're not your patients, my patients are not a problem to be solved. They're individuals with their own stories and struggles and health struggles, and they need my help. And that changed everything for me. It's like a switch from thinking, oh, how do I fix this, to how can I help you? How can I help you? I'm here for you. And suddenly, I wasn't going through the motion anymore. I was really connecting with my patients, and that made a lot of difference. And so that was my number one mindset switch. View my patient not as a problem. And so being able to connect to my patients at a deeper level was special. It was really, like I was able to connect with them, listen to them, and get to know them really well. But I still struggle with my doubts in my ability to diagnose them properly, my ability to give them the right recommendations, the right treatment, whether I order the right diagnostic test. You see, being able to connect to my patients was very important, but my patients not only need my connection, not my patient, they don't only need my compassion or my rapport. What they need the most is my medical expertise, my knowledge, my recommendations. And so, and that was the reason why they're here to see me, right? And so, you know what funny? Well, it's not funny, but it's the truth. We learn so much from school, from our NP program. We know a lot. We know a lot from being a nurse, from being an RN, from an LVN, or we start being a patient care assistants, we know so much already. But applying or harnessing that knowledge and applying it to your individual patient can be very, very challenging in the beginning. Like when it comes to applying our practical knowledge, it can be very challenging, especially if we don't have a lot of clinical experience about an issue. And if we haven't encountered that problem in the past, then we're not likely to really know what to do. And so this is my second mindset switch. Instead of viewing my patient encounter as difficult, I view it as an opportunity, not as a problem or a difficult situation, but an opportunity to become better. You see, like I mentioned, we learned a lot already. We have knowledge stocked in our brain. It's harnessing them, it's using them, or knowing which knowledge to use with patient encounter. It's what matters, right? And so if you look at a situation, a patient interaction, as an opportunity to become better, you are able to harness what knowledge you need to apply in your patient interaction, especially if your intention is to help your patient, to view your patients as needing your help and seeing this interaction as an opportunity to learn and grow together. This is very powerful. And this mindset transform the way I approach patient in a more confident and relaxing way, to where I truly feel the genuine need to get to know my patients, to help them so I can make a real difference in their lives. And this has transformed how I practice. And not only do I love going to work now, but the majority of my patients actually love and trust me. And it feels pretty amazing how a simple mindset switch can make such a difference. And today, I can honestly say that I love my job. Like I already mentioned, I love coming to work. I love seeing my patients. Um, and it's not always easy, but it's definitely worth it. And I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And so I hope that this video was able to ignite something in you, inspire you to approach your role in this new mindsets that I shared. So you can go to work, be happy and excited to see your patients. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be making more videos to inspire you and to validate that you made the right choice of becoming a nurse practitioner, because we are very important. We can make a lot of difference into our patients' lives, and that is something to be proud of. All right, my friend. I hope you enjoy. And like I said, subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. And have a wonderful day, my friend. Bye for now.